Summoner's War Update 710 is here. It consists primarily of 4 different things. Number 1 is quality of life improvements. Number 2 is siege battle improvements and changes. Number 3 is the Come To Us versions of the Cookie Run Kingdom monsters, which we touched on before. China already has them, so if you're playing RTA, you may have seen them already. But for the rest of the servers, now we're going to get the Summoner's War or the Come To Us versions of the Cookie Run Kingdom monsters. And the 4th one is there is a new scroll, which technically you can get an LD4 or 5 from the scroll, but don't get that excited because I expect the rates to be very, very low. Remember what happened with all tribute legendaries? Everyone got excited, and then it turns out the rates are very, very low. Not that many actual LD5s are pop. Like LD4s pop out every so often. LD5s are still extremely rare from those scrolls, so let's get it started. Guild improvements. So now you can tag. This is not the problem that we had with guilds. Now you can tag to find for all the new players. There are some new players, but they're not that many new players. So now you can find guilds easier if you're trying to look for something with a certain hashtag. I don't think that this is a very necessary thing. It can help in some instances where people are looking for a very specific guild type. But honestly, there's so many guilds, they're all recruiting, and I don't really think that this is going to help as much as maybe they want. I mean, it's still better than nothing, so it's not terrible, but I just don't think that this is where the effort should be focused. We also have, this is for guilds up to 29 members. There's just some minor guild improvements here. There's some changes to subjugation, the way it's calculated. And then what you can see from battle record, from friend decks and whatever, it's not anything really ridiculous. Honestly, just like minor changes. Quality of life improvement. This is something that I wanted to mention because a lot of people have been actually asking for this, is to be able to see the data over here in this method versus the other method of just everything being incorporated. So these are actually things that you guys requested, not necessarily on here, but I've seen people request this on Reddit too, and Come To Us actually took that into consideration and put it in the game. So I kind of got to give them credit for that, right? Cookie Run Kingdom collab in soon. Thank God I don't have to collect any more jelly beans. We do get the new original monsters: Pudding Princess, Macaroon Guard, Black Tea Bunny, Choco Knight. We already saw these a month ago because people every so often tell me, they're like, oh, I found a new monster in RTA. Like, I get these messages every so often, and I'm like, we already did a video on this like a month ago, showing, because the China server, the way the laws work there, China server gets access to the Come To Us. They don't get the Cookie Run Kingdom. They didn't get the Street Fighter. They only get the Come To Us versions of those. So this has been on China server. And again, we saw, if you guys want to take a little look at the skills and everything, you can take a look at that video. I'll try to remember to link it in the description. But these are all the same units as the Cookie Run units. They are just the Summoner's War versions, and they're all delicious pudding monsters. Whatever, they're just the same things, they just look different. They are cool though. I do personally kind of like these Summoner's War the Come To Us versions a little bit better, because I think just Come To Us, our team does a great job. So we have Siege Season 10 special rule added to Siege Battle Test menu. Tribute stats changed. Increase the attribute. So this is just for the special bases though. This doesn't apply to like most of Siege. This is just for the special bases for the Siege Battle Tournament. Tribute stats change. Increases attack power of fire monsters by 30%. Decreases the defense of water monsters by 50% in this battle. Feels like this is going to be one of those where it's like Carcano, Clara, Savannah is going to dominate these bases like this. Apply destroy runes. Again, this is another one. Fast, aggressive teams going to be solid. Well, actually, there's a lot of different things. I mean, Siege Destroy Runes is already good in Siege, so you just get a free set of Destroy. And then Monster Limited. Polar Queen monsters cannot be used in this battle. Just put some Wusa defenses there. For whatever reason, Wusa's like the only thing that strips Wusa in Siege is Tiana, and nothing else strips. So many traumatic moments there. Then we have Siege Battle Tournament is going to be 3 weeks instead of 2. It says that somewhere. Yeah, from Siege Battle Season 10, the tournament will be held for 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks. This is just more Siege stuff. SWC World Finals, pop-ups, really doesn't apply to a lot of people. This, I know you're looking at the scroll. You're like, I care about this thing. Where it says you can summon LD5s. I want to see that. World Arena 2v2 Team Battle. We just get some achievements refreshed. So This, I know, time-limited item, SWC 2022 special packages. Special packages, yeah. Of course, the LD5s come in the special packages. What is the SWC 2022 scroll? So it's a little bit different this time than it was previously with the 2020s and 2021s. Special scroll where you can freely select any of the fire, water, wind attributes, 6 default 4-star, 6 default 5-star monsters you want, and summon one of them. That's already been, that's the same as before, right? Or a random default 4 to 5-star monster with a light and dark attribute may be summoned. Sounds lovely, right? But we know what this happened. This is bait. This is bait to get us to spend money on these packs. We will see if the rate is anything worth caring about. Otherwise, it's just throwing money down the drain. I mean, if you're looking for a specific 4-star, then you're basically, well, depending on how many are in the actual packs. But if you're looking for a specific 4-star, this is great. They're not the worst. They're better than legendaries, but still not as good as like the Transcendence or Ancient Transcendence or 8-year special scrolls, right? The 8-year Transcendence. But I don't think we can actually see the rates anywhere over here. You can't use a blessing on them though. It says that somewhere over here, but you can't use blessing. This last one, Water Light on Muji, past life spell, skill description edited. It didn't change the unit, it just changed the skill description. And then some extra game bug fixes. But I think that the big thing for a lot of you are going to be, I mean, the quality of life improvements. You let me know what some people care about them, some people don't. The big two things are, number one, we finally get the ComChoice versions of these units, and then number two, these scrolls, which will most likely be a disappointment. But that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you as always in the next one.